Very warm welcome to each and every one of you to Shweta B classes. Okay, so yesterday we did a hacker rank, how to sign up and all those things we did yesterday. We learned about it. So we started with the hacker rank, and as I told you, from today onwards we'll be starting with the C programming questions. Okay, in hacker rank. So let us get started with our first question. Okay, and I explained you this entire screen yesterday itself. So let us start directly. Today we'll start with the C programmings. Okay, so I'll click on this and you can see the next page, this one. And our first program is Hello World in C. Okay, so let us click on solve challenge. If you click on that, you can see the program here. They have already written some parts of it and we need to complete the program. Okay, now how you need to complete the program, that and all will be given here as an objective. Okay, basically what they want you to do will be given here. Okay, now the objective of this particular thing is for us to understand the syntax of getting an input and printing the output. Okay, so keep it simple, that is the objective here. And for that they have also given you the description about the program. I recommend each and every one of you, before you solve any HackerRank question, not just the sample input and output, read the entire description. Okay, read the entire task which is given, so that it will help you better understand the program and execute it faster. Okay, and along with that, once you run your code, it is not only one test case, it will be there, only one test case will be visible to you, but there will be few more hidden test cases which will be there in the HackerRank. All those test cases need to be executed, only then it is the meaning that you have completed this program. Okay, so let us get started and you'll understand what and how it is. Okay, so the crisp of this particular program is they have already given an input as welcome to C programming. This needs to be an input and your sample output should be like this. First it should print hello world in the first line, and in the next line it should print welcome to C programming. Okay, so this is the entire program. Now let's go to the second part where we have to write our program. Okay, now basically since it's our first program, I'll explain you each and every part of this. Okay, now if you can see here, before this main function, whatever you can see here is the header files. Okay, and after that you can see a main function, and inside the main function we have written all other statements, our input, the how we take a input and declaring all of that, initializing and taking a input and printing the output, everything will come under this particular main function. Okay, so this is a small crisp of it. And if you see here, they have mentioned a 4 library names here. Okay, for our programming maybe we don't use all those library, but still I'll explain all of them. The first is the standard input output library for us to take a input and print output. Okay, so basically scanf and printf which you are using, it is from this. And the next is string library, because we don't have a inbuilt string data type in the C. We have only int and character, all this we don't have a string data type, so we'll be using it. And next is a math library, where if you are doing any power operation, okay, finding, like for example 2 to the power 3, 2 to the power 9, so this kind of operation when you have to do, you need a math library. When you do a cube, something like that, you need a math library. For that purpose we will be using basically mathematical operations. And the next one is standard lib.h library. So this one will be basically used for some type conversion, and if you are doing any memory allocation algorithms, so many similar uses will come. For that we'll be using this particular library. So I hope you understood this library part. And next let's enter our main function. Once you enter this main function, you can see here I have used the data type character. Okay, in that I have written one variable, that is string, with some capacity of it. Okay, because if I'm using one letter and all, you know that I'll use just the variable name. Since I have to print a sequence of letters, I'm giving some capacity to memory allocation. Okay, that is s of 100. And then scanf, where I'm taking the input, since they have already given Here the S is your input. So don't do any changes. And one more thing, one more important instruction here is when you solve a HackerRank program, I recommend you not to do any changes for the inbuilt program which is already visible on your screen. What you need to do is, just you can see here, enter your code here, read input from the stdin and print output. Okay, std out. That is written. So below this, you just have to write your code. That's all you need to do, is what my recommendation is. Clear? Okay. So input they have already taken, that is welcome to C programming. That input is already taken. And what we need to do is we need to print this statement. Hello world in the first line, and in the next line welcome to C programming. So you can print this particular statement in one line or you can use multiple lines. That's your wish. Okay. So let's start. Printf statement that we use to print the inputs. Okay. So basically, suppose since I am not taking any input for the hello world, I can directly write it in my printf statements. Okay, so here itself I will write it as printf, exactly the same sentence, whatever that they have given, exactly the same one you need to write. After hello there is a comma and then there is a space and then W capital and world. Okay, and there is an exclamatory mark. Okay, so this is what they have written, but we also need to write the next sentence in the next line. So to go to a next line sentence, what we use backslash n. Correct? So I have written also the backslash n. And now you can print the remaining one in the next line, or you can also print it in the same line. Okay, anything is okay. After you print something in the double quote, you need to put a comma and then go and print the next one. Okay, clear? So let me print everything in one line. So what I will do is I will put a %s here itself, and what you can do is you can write here s. Okay, that is this input. Okay, when you are taking an input, you will use the ampersand, and here I am just have to write s. That is a input. Okay, and then end it with a semicolon, and let's try it how it works. Okay, so this is one way, or else another way is this also. Instead of writing this here, I'll just write hello world here, and in the next line I can write printf %s, the symbol %s, next comma and then print s. Even this is also okay. So as of now, let me cut it out, Control X, and I'll use only the first line in one line. How well or how small you keep your programming, that will be more helpful for you, and what is the use of that we'll talk about later. Okay, let's run the code. Okay, I clicked on run the code. Okay, so here it is giving me a wrong output. Now why the test case is not passed? Okay, so let's see. Here my output is hello space world and welcome to C programming, and what is their expectation? Hello world, welcome to C program. Now both are same. What is the difference here? The difference is this space. If you see here, there is a space here and here there is no space. So where is the mistake? The mistake is giving a space here. Okay, so now let's run the code. I have removed that space and now the test case is passed. Okay, clear? So I hope you understood this particular program. Okay, now the remaining program will solve it in the next thing. Let's submit this code. So now it will, when you submit the code, it will also check for the hidden test cases. In this particular program, there is no hidden test case. There is only one test case, that is this, and which is success. Okay, so you'll get this symbol that congratulations that you have cleared it and you can go to the next challenge. Okay, the moment you click on the next challenge, it will go to a next challenge. Okay, so and the next particular program, that we will do it in the tomorrow's class. So I hope you understood this particular program clearly. Okay, you can also try writing the printf, that is the printing this s input in the next line also. Okay, so well, I hope you understood. Thank you so much guys. Let's meet in the tomorrow's class.